guys, welcome to this first and hopefully not last installment of Hogwarts Legacy. If you follow my community posts on the channel, you will know that I received this game a few days ago in the post, although by now it might have been like a week ago. And I wasn't sure if I should do like a video of the very first time playing or only start recording when the free roam is accessible, like when I can just walk around and look at stuff and talk a bit and not have to go through any menu stuff or character creation or necessary story missions. So I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. I don't know if I will end up using this video because I don't know what it will actually be about. But yeah, just try to get through this as smoothly as possible. But I don't think I'll have to change much. A mode doesn't matter. Toggle spellcast mode. I don't know what that's even about. Don't really need to switch anything. I'm already not sure I like that you can't click through the menu. You kind of have to move a cursor around. That's not usually the best experience on a controller, but anyway. I don't know what any of this means. Audio visualizer. Text size I'll leave normal for now, although there was a post on TikTok that made me chuckle about, the point was that after you reach your 30s, or when you reach your 30s, I guess, you have to change the text size, or increase the text size on PlayStation. And it's sad, but it's also a bit true, because this is actually doesn't matter that much, but I might have to change it back. Yeah, that's all fine. Now, I don't know if this will matter, because high fidelity is probably most beneficial if you have a 4K TV, which we don't, so I guess I will go for performance anyway. Graphical quality, I don't know how worse the graphical quality can be on performance, so anyway, I assume you can change all this later if needed. Limonka is being a bit of a devil and making noise in the background. Yes, I just read all this like the Flash. I will accept. And my alarm just went off because it's 8 in the morning. I don't have a fan club or Warner Brothers account, so I will skip. sure not to lose detail in the shadow areas. I guess this is fine, really. Like, if anything, I'd like to make it a bit darker. Because all the footage I've seen seemed very, like, a bit too bright and not very saturated. Anyway, this is also fine, I guess. Yeah. Alright. This is how it begins, I suppose. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term, feast, and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Alright, now the real fun begins. I'm not even sure if I want to be a witch or a wizard, but I suppose I will be a wizard. They're all very tan, which is not at all like my complexion. Let's just go as pale as possible. Is this even changing anything? I have no idea what my face looks like, but I kinda like this, I suppose. Yeah. Let's not waste too much time. No, definitely not. Torn between these three. He looks a bit too, I don't know, shifty. Let's just go with this guy. And why is the skin color not? Glasses, I don't think I want any glasses. Even though I do wear glasses in real life, but I think not. Okay, moving on to hairstyle. It's pretty slick. If possible, I would like to go for a kind of, you know, rockabilly kind of style. Nice bump. Cornrows, of course. I do like that all the hairstyles are not gender specific. But let's be honest, I won't be having long hair like this. No. No, this is a bit too common. So wait, which ones were the favorites? I do like this one. This, no. So this one, or... No, it's a bit too boyish. This is... no, a bit too hipster. This one, maybe. Ugh, this is so terrible. Maybe this one. This is too Jonas Brothers. I'm leaning towards this. This one's a bit too... I know it's the most rockabilly, but... Again, three that I can't decide between. So, yeah, let's get this. Oh, no, wait. Color. Black is always a solid choice. Probably won't go too crazy with the color. Like a chestnutty brown, no. Gray blondes, no. What was the default one? This is no. I think this was the default, so I think I prefer this. Freckles and moles. Looks a bit tired. It's very fitting for my current state of being. Is this one more gaunt? This doesn't matter, and I'm obsessing about it for way too long. Yeah, let's get this. This is freckles and moles, which honestly I don't really care about at all. No, let's just leave it blank. Scars and markings. Again, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is because I don't like any of these. Minutes in and no gameplay in sight. to see. I do have blue eyes, so I guess that would make sense, but I can't see which ones are blue. Is this blue? I can't tell. Kinda like a bit darker eyes, to be honest. All the ones I can tell are blue are a bit too piercing. But I do like this, so let's not dwell on it any longer. Eyebrow color. No, I'm just not even gonna go there. Eyebrow shape. Maybe. No. 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 No eyebrows. These ones are more gentle, but I think I prefer this one. It does not matter, is what I tell myself. Voice 1.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
No.
Wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Quite like the lower one, I think.
I am indeed a student, but I can... A few cobwebs and some dust.
No,
I am indeed a student. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I think this
That was quite something.
is a bit not fitting.
I am indeed a student. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going
And
to...
this one's a bit too weedy already. So
a few cobwebs
this,
and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
again, assuming I will be able to change this later, I'll leave it to normal. I did not think of a name yet. I should have at least had some ideas beforehand. I like old-timey names, but I can't think of any now, which is unfortunate. I mean, Odd Mush would be too, too predictable, right? I'm tempted to just look up old-timey names. It's much more easy with female names, in my opinion. You know what? Not going to fixate too much. Let's go with Edmund. No, I don't like Edmund. This is terrible. That's it. I'm looking up names right now. Old-fashioned baby names. This should be good. Henry. I quite like Henry, actually. Philip. No. Let's go with Henry. That was much more difficult than it needed to be. But, Henry. I wish I could just draw from movies or shows I've watched recently, but really nothing comes to mind. Definitely no alliterative names. It's literally the first one that came to mind, so. Henry Kilmister. Not my worst, I think. Alright, let's start, finally.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Explore,
I'm looking
obviously.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
desire to learn. I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
That's what I was hoping for.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
It's kind of a clever way to
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether.
not include it.
But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Please
As
don't
I
let
was
this be a
saying,
cutscene.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
And it's a cutscene.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Okay.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Now, I hope there won't be too much cutscene heavy story missions. And we can just, have some first impressions of Hogwarts.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Emmett, Everett, Samantha. I did find out that you can change the pitch of the character's voice mid-game, so I didn't lower it to the lowest setting. now I'm not sure how freely I can walk around. Okay, can't go down. But we can. Oh no. Wait, is this where I came from? It's pretty impressive. Level 1 lock. What is this? Some kind of piano, but I can't play it. Just standard messing around with scenery stuff. Is this open? Yes, it is. I keep wanting to sprint with L2 instead of L3. But yeah, let's talk to some of these people.
Sure this is the right spot.
Samantha Dale.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
I do prefer the pitch of my voice now, but somehow it sounds a bit strange.
Deep breath.
Emmett.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Unfortunately, it is the middle of the day again in real life. So I have to juggle some traffic noise.
This should be interesting.
Okay, last guy, Everett.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there.
Okay.
New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Okay. Not sure if there's anything else to see in here. I suppose, there will be some necessary puzzles and stuff to do to unlock more of the castle, school, whatever. Must be Rowena Ravenclaw.
Also, my parents spend a lot in Hogsmeade, but I don't think that's...
It's very pretty though, so far.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ah, is this the field guide?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Have to spin the globes. It's non-optional.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Oh, nice. This bust, created in honor of a Ravenclaw house, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Okay. You've just unlocked the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. Oh. Yeah, this is still a lot of menu stuff. But lots of stuff to collect, which is always good to see. Okay, cool.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
So basically just cast Revelio at all times.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I've kind of spoiled myself, or spoiled these puzzles for myself. There was a Game Ranks video about tips for the game, and one of them was about those puzzle doors.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Open the map. Grand Staircase region. Okay. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. So, what? Fast travel to the Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
I'm sorry, but I can't not read every dialogue option. Or, hear every dialogue option.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Well, she's a smart cookie, so she probably already figured it out.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay. I am not going to talk to Fig yet.
Watch what you're doing.
Oh. Oops. Oh, really? Okay, fine. We'll see where this takes us, but I suspect this will be the last thing I do in this video.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Please let it be Accio. Charms, I guess.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. I think I will end this one here. I'm not sure how this series of videos will continue, because wait, can I catch this? Because it's all pretty linear for now. And okay, I can't catch this. It's all still very linear, and I can't really wander around as much as I was hoping I would. So, yeah, as much as I would want to include everything in the videos, I will also be playing this off camera. So I won't include any of the spoiler heavy story stuff in this video or future videos, and I will do my best to in the videos focus as much as I can on just exploring and doing some smaller side puzzles and just wandering around. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the game. It's looking very promising. I'm sorry this wasn't the most structured video, maybe because I had to figure out what to leave in and what to cut out. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching and for listening, of course, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.